Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and Salam Ramadan. My name is Nur Shaini binti Rosman and I'm from DLH4P for session 2023 and 2024. My ID is BLH2211-012. So I'm standing right here to present my Board of Landscape Design Studio 1 that I have been prepared for a month. So my site is located at College Professional Mara Branang, and when we go to the detail, it's close to Student Center, Farabi Residence, Khadijah Residence, Roads, and also Surau An-Nur. So when we check out of this site background, it's come up with a lot of issues and a problem. The kind of issues is this site is lack of facilities, activities, and also this site is quite hidden for people to come. So my goal for this site is I want to transform this site active day and night, or in a simple word is 24 hours, so that people can do many activities in there. My objective that I need to achieve for this site is I want to provide more interest so that people can easy to come in and come out. Okay, right now for your information, this site is having a desirable pet, so I don't want to make it desirable pets in my site because it's having a safety issues for people to come in and come out. To prevent the safety issues, I will proper interest and exit for people, especially students, visitors, and staff in KPMB. Number 2 is I want to pull up the proper place for eating area. Yes, I know this site is already having a proper eating area, but this eating area is not the specific eating area because it's used for other activities at the same time. So I don't want to make it this site this area used for many activities, so that I put a more gazebo and I put more shelter to make other activities at the other place, so that one area is just for specific activities only. Number 3 is I want to add more facilities, like I said before, I want to put a proper building so that they can do the specific activities in every area. But in this case, I want to put more facilities for our students, staff, and also the visitor feel comfortable when they come in. So for example is I want to put like maybe they can having an exercise in there, so I put the monkey bar, and also maybe they can do the barbecue activities, also I put the cooking area. Now we go to the concept of this site. My concept of this site is neural networking. Why I used to use this neural networking as my concept is the neural is defined as the sense. So related to my landscape design team is the sensory garden, so that is related with the neural. Neural is the sense. So what kind of sense I want to provide in this site? It is the sounds, smell, taste, sight, also the touch. So there's having a lot of things that can combine all the sense. For the networking is defined as connect a sense with the brain. So it's connect with the 5 sense. So whatever we do in this site, we can taste, we can connect with the brain, what kind of the taste of these fruits, what kind of sight of the sculpture, what kind of touch of the texture, and also how about the smell of fragrance, flower, and also the sound, the water fisher sounds. Of this really connect with our brain. So that's why I used to choose neural networking as my concept. Okay, now let's forward to the functional diagram, which is this is the plan before we want to proceed with schematic and master plan. So the functional diagram is the plan that we separate what kind of area we want to put in this site. So how about the main pavement and then the secondary pavement, and also how about the adding more area? Is it kind of look good? Is it suitable in this area or not? This is what we call the functional diagram, or what we call as a bubble diagram. And the second one is about the form compositional plan. Form compositional plan is the plan that we use the design approach. So like me, I used to choose the hexagon as my design approach for form compositional plan, because hexagon is giving a unity vibe for me. So when I try to arrange the design approach and how I play with the repetition of hexagon shape, it's come up with the uniformity and unity sense to me. So that's why I love to put the hexagon and use the hexagon as my form compositional plan. So now we continue with the schematic plan, which is the plan from the top view, and how I play with all the elements in this site. So basically, I used to like the color, the element of color, the line, also the movement is how I repeat the hexagon shape from the form compositional plan, and then look forward, and this move in my eye. When we look at this schematic plan, that from the top view, we can feel the movement from A to Z. I mean, like from entrance to exit, we can see how the movement in this side. So that's why what we call the movement. And how about the color? The color is when I play with the color, I use striking color, because related to my landscape design team, which is the sensory garden, so that it helps us to look more, having a more sense from the side. So from the side is when we look at different colors, we play with the colors, the striking colors, and we're having the bright color, especially the yellow, the orange, the red, and the purple, violet. So how they play with the rainbow color in this side. So that's why what we call the from the color elements. So the line is actually the basic visual design element, because in the design in this side, I used to line as define the connections between two strokes, which is from the first side, and then from the first building, and then connect with the other buildings. That's mean of the lines, how I play with the lines, and how I play with the color, and how about I play with the movement. And also in this schematic plan, also we can adjust all the type element that we want to use. For example, maybe the color is not too bright, so we can change the color before we go to the master plan. Where in schematic plan, we can adjust anything that we want. If we consult with the client, maybe client is not agree with the shape that we use or the color that we use. In schematic plan, we can change it before we go to the master plan. That's why all the schematic plan we complete with the element that we use, the principle that we use before we go to the master plan. So it helps us to prepare a lot of a schematic plan before we meet to the clients. That's what we call as the schematic plan. Now we move on to the master plan. Master plan, which is the improvement from the schematic plan, so that any changing the element is cannot allowed in this master plan, because master plan is the complete plan that we agree both of the side, which is designer and also the client. In this master plan, we can see the combination of the design element and principle. So how about the repetition of the shape, and then the movement of the circulations, and also how about the playing with the color and what kind of plant that we choose to put in the site. Okay, now let's check out to the hardscape specifications. I love to explain about the hardscape specification, because all of the hardscape that I use in my sites is original from my idea, which is I combine all the hexagon shape and become a hardscape. Like mostly I use the repetition of hexagon to make a pond, stairs, and the railing, and also bench and the garden light. So all of these I only inspired, but I couldn't find the inspired from the internet is 100% like I built up the hardscape. That I can claim it that this is my original idea and it's come out indirectly, and I used to build up in the SketchUp and I make it as the hardscape specification. That's why I told this is my favorite explanation, because this is my original idea to show off to you all that this is my own hardscape idea. So what can I say is all the hardscape is played with the repetition of hexagon. Okay, now we check out for the plan palette. So plan palette is the softscape specifications, and all the plant type that I choose in this site having a different benefits, like type for the shrubs, ground cover, the trees, also the climbers, and all of the type having the different benefits. And also I categorize that this site having the three type and three groups of plant, which is the fragrance flower. This is suitable for the shrub like jasmine and also the roses. And number two is the screening plant. Screening plant is like the benefit of the screening plant is make it privacy wall in this site, so that people can do privacy activities, like maybe they can having the study group in privacy, or they can eating and drinking area in privacy, so that the screening plan is help for do this privacy activities. So the screening plan that I use is Bavia nitida. And number three is the welcoming flowers, which is I put the welcoming flowers from the entrance to the circulation area, so that people will enhance the mood, the good vibe mood and positive mood when they're coming in this site. So that's why I put the welcoming flowers from the entrance. One of the welcoming flowers is the Japanese wisteria, is having a purple flower, and this is can live with the suitable climates in KPM Branang. Not to forget, I fill all the area with the cow grass, especially at the slope, because it can prevent soil erosion. Now we go to the perspective drawing. Okay, perspective drawing is talk about my spatial area in my site. So one of the spatial area in my site, which is from the entrance and also having a view toward the barbecue area, the shelter area, and the harvesting area, and having the coffee shop, and also I have the view from the block purple and the view from the petting house, especially the bird house. All the perspective drawing is talk about my spatial area in this site. Okay, now we go to the axonometric drawing, which is defined as the enables you to visualize 3D volumes by projecting vertically from a plant. And also, axonometric drawing is a measure pair line drawing, and is a simple beginning way to visualize. So that means this having two support of axonometric drawing from the left and the right. Elevation drawing is the show you that view from the front, back, and left and right. All the elevations A, B, C, and D is support to see in 3D visualize. My name is Naishani Binti Rosman, and thank you for watching and listening.